everybody, welcome to Yoga Shorts. My name's Lola. I'm with the Sharon Forks Public Library, part of Forsyth County Library System in Georgia, inviting you to take a step away from your busy day, to take a break for yourself, move the body a little bit, and take a couple of intentional deep breaths. Hopefully moving back into your day or wrapping up your day feeling a little bit more relaxed. So today we'll be doing some standing posture, so always take care of yourself. If it hurts, don't do it. Follow any advice given to your doctor regarding health and exercise. And this is going to be a slight balance pose today, so you may want to have a chair or a wall close by that you can use to make sure that you stay steady. Just another quick note, be sure that your feet are not going to slip on whatever surface you're on. I've got socks on, but I'm standing on carpet today, so be sure your feet aren't slippery today. So first we're going to get started with our mountain pose. So find your feet about a hip width distance apart, and your knees are over your ankles, your hips are aligned over your knees. Your upper body will be lifting up a little bit, rib cage. The lower body is firmly attached to the ground in our mountain pose. If you're comfortable closing your eyes when you're standing, go ahead and do that now. Otherwise, lower your gaze. Pressing down with the feet a little bit, feel your firm attachment to the ground. Check in with your body for just a moment. Not making any judgments or any changes, just noticing how you feel today. Check in with your shoulders, make sure they haven't crept up towards your ears. Allow your shoulders to relax down, feeling the heaviness of your arms. Check in with your jaw and release any tension you might be holding there. Relax the face, the eyes, all the muscles around the eyes. Notice your breath. It's been with you all day, but maybe this is the first time you've noticed your breath. Notice how your body moves when you inhale and exhale. And that's the inhale. Next inhale, take a nice intentionally deep breath. Imagine that breath going all the way down to your belly. And let that exhale out. Another deep inhale. Exhaling this time through your nose. One more deep inhale. Let it go. Imagine the tension floating away with that exhale. Let's take one more deep inhale. And exhale. And let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Notice if you feel any difference in your body. Turning to your natural breath. And allow your eyes to come open. And let's take a deep inhale. Reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, let the arms float back down. Another deep inhale, arms floating up. Reaching. And exhale, the arms come down. One more deep inhale, arms up overhead. Maybe you can look up, that's comfortable. And exhale, the arms float back down. Make any adjustments that you'd like to make with your feet. We're going to send our arms up overhead again, this time interlacing the fingers and the pointer fingers, pointing tall. Exhale, let the upper body come to the right. The hips come out to the left. Inhale back upright. And exhale, the upper body goes to the left. The hips come to the right. Inhale up. Let the fingers go. Reach tall. And exhale and let those go. So we're going to come over to our wall or our chair, whichever we're using. And first we're going to do a bit of a forward bend. So allow your hands to either rest on your chair or your wall, whatever surface you have. And we're going to hinge at the hips. We're going to take a deep breath, stretch nice and tall with the upper body, and then hinge at the hip. let our hands rest on whatever it is that we're using today. Adjust the feet if you'd like, any distance apart, and just moving into sort of a down dog on a chair or a wall. Just taking a moment here, letting the body settle in, stretch out a little bit. And then on an inhale, come back upright. Let your hands rest beside your body. Maybe shake those legs out a little bit. So I'm going to move my chair over a little bit and get it in position here. So stand facing the chair or the wall. Step that right foot forward just a bit and begin to bend that right knee. We're going to step our left foot back, and the left foot is actually going to be standing on the ball of the foot. So all of my toes are facing towards my chair or my wall. The front knee is bent, the shin is kind of perpendicular to the ground. Adjust the stance for what feels comfortable for you. Mainly notice all toes facing the front to your chair, to your wall. That back heel is off the ground. So we're in our Crescent Warrior or High Lunge or Crescent Lunge. It's called a couple different things. So now that we're firmly, it is a bit of a balance, so be sure you've got a good solid stance. And then inhale and let that left arm go up. And exhale with the left arm still up. Inhale, stretching tall with the left arm. Exhaling here. And if you'd like, you can look up towards that upper arm. If that doesn't feel comfortable, keep the gaze straight ahead. Couple breaths here. And then on an exhale, let the hand come down, the second hand come down, the foot steps forward, and shake that out a little bit. So I'm going to do the opposite side. Go gently with yourself here. Find your wall or your chair, whichever you're using. Step the left foot forward a bit, start to bend that knee. The right leg comes straight back from the chair or the wall. All the toes are facing towards the wall or towards the chair. The back heel is off the ground. Make sure you have your stable balance here. Make any adjustments that you would like to make. So the front knee is bent and the front shin is about perpendicular to the ground. So once you're ready, inhale and send the right arm overhead. And exhale here. Inhaling. And exhaling. Option to look up towards the sky if you'd like, or towards your fingers. If that doesn't feel comfortable, just keep your gaze down. And then when you come around to an exhale, let that other hand that's upright come down. Let the foot step forward and shake that all out. Let it all go. So we're going to do just a gentle movement from side to side to release any tension. So let your feet be a little bit wider than hip width apart. And start to let the top body just move from side to side. Maybe let your breath start sinking with your movement. Maybe you're inhaling and then exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. And as you start to twist a little bit more, let the back heel, let the back foot come off the ground. So we're just releasing a little bit from our posture that we've done today. Just letting the arms sort of flop and the feet gently moving. Slow that down. Let the lower half of the body come still. Maybe the arms are still moving a little bit, and let them come to rest. So today we've practiced, we've warmed up just a bit and then practiced our Crescent Warrior or Crescent Lunge, sometimes also known as High Lunge. And if you want to practice this at home, be sure to warm up the body a little bit. Go gently when you start moving into your lunge position. And just remember that all the toes are pointing forward. Adjust your stance to what feels good to the front of your leg and your hip. Make the position your own. And be sure that you have your steady balance. Use your wall or your chair. Or at some point you may want to try it without holding on to anything, but just be sure you have a solid base before you do that. So thanks very much for joining me today. I hope you're doing well. I look forward to seeing you next time.